Welcome back. Well, it was 2005 when two restaurant workers were robbed at gunpoint. One of them killed, the other survived to tell his story. It's the story of how one man made the ultimate sacrifice in the name of friendship. NBC6 reporter Laura Rodriguez has an update to this 17-year-old investigation.
We left, we were walking out back, and they came running out of the bushes.
Although it's been nearly 17 years, Bill Talbert remembers the night of June 12, 2005 in detail. Bill and his coworker, Scott White, had just finished their shift at Bennigan's restaurant in Fort Lauderdale when they were approached by a man in a mask.
The first guy asked for my cell phone and my car keys, and so I gave them to him. And then he goes, well, give me your wallet. And I opened up my wallet, and I said, I don't carry any cash. And then he asked Scott for his.
Even though they handed over what was asked of them, things took a violent turn.
They popped the hood of my trunk, and the guy tried to stuff me inside my trunk. And I didn't want them to find me in the trunk. But as he's pushing on me, I can feel it, the gun wasn't real. And then it kind of pissed me off because now I'm scared, you know. And then that's when I turned around and grabbed him and threw him on the ground.
After one of the robbers pistol whipped Bill and he fell to the ground, he remembers Scott tackled the thief.
Scott tried to hold on to him, and then the guy shot him.
Scott, his beloved friend and coworker, was murdered right before his eyes. Bill says Scott saved his life.
My daughter was only 2 months old. So she just turned 17 in April. So, like, you know, when I look at her, I'm thankful.
Had he not intervened and Bill ended up getting killed, knowing Scott as well, I don't think he would have been able to live with himself.
The two masked men ran away and so far haven't been caught. But advancements in DNA technology could change the course of this investigation.
The traditional way of collecting DNA wasn't sufficient.
In a renewed effort to solve the case, Sergeant Novak brought a shirt that Bill was wearing on the day of the crime over to the Fort Lauderdale Police Department's forensics lab, where they used a relatively new tool called an MVAC to extract more DNA.
Well, what this machine does basically is spray down a solution and then vacuums it up at the same time into a filter. That filter then gets sent over to the crime lab and they can extract DNA from that.
I absolutely want closure. I would love these guys to be caught.
I will sleep better knowing that there's closure for his family. And that, yeah, that they thought that they would get away with it, and they think that over time people will forget, but we don't forget.
Reporting in Fort Lauderdale, Laura Rodriguez, NBC6 News.